My name is Darcy. You probably know me very well, even if you choose to avoid me.
Howdy y'all, it's me, Senile Mish. Anyway, this is the 23rd week of CK News. Hee-wee! We're gonna jump right into with Hey Y'all with Miri. Take it away.
Hey y'all, welcome back. My cousin Dee Dee is taking a bit of a fall break. And so I will be hosting her segment for a bit. It's Thanksgiving, y'all. Where Dee Dee and I are from, Thanksgiving is celebrated at the end of November and is the official kickoff to the Christmas holiday season. But here in Canada, our growing season is much shorter, and we celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving after our harvest ends in early October. I'd like to kick this Thanksgiving segment off with an inspirational Thanksgiving video.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere in the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything
all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything
all
will feel
that I
gorgeous.
am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all,
Every day I sit and pray cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I give back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. But there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
so I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am,
Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
That was great. What are y'all grateful for? Well, I know I'm grateful for turkey. So let's talk turkey, y'all. Here are some fascinating facts about turkeys.
There are lots of great fall decorations out in our neighborhood, and one of the most common ones Squeaks and I see are turkeys. You might know that turkeys are connected with Thanksgiving in the United States and Canada, and people sometimes raise them on their farms. But did you know that there are also wild turkeys, and they're pretty cool birds? There are lots of other fun things to know about turkeys too, from the sounds they make to how they eat to the little flaps of skin on their beaks. You might already know one of the sounds a turkey makes. On the count of 3, let's all try to make that sound. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you make a sound like this? Yes, turkeys say something that sounds like gobble gobble, but not all of them. Only the toms, the male turkeys, make that famous gobbling sound, and they only make it some of the time. Both tom turkeys and female turkeys, called hens, can make other sounds too, like this and this. So if you ever hear a turkey make that gobble gobble sound, you know it's a tom turkey. And I'm going to let you in on another secret about how to tell the toms and hens apart. Look at their poop. Yes, their poop. If a pile of turkey poop looks like a spiral, it came from a hen. If it looks more like the letter J or a question mark, then it came from a tom turkey. One thing that's the same about tom and hen turkeys is what they eat. Adult turkeys munch on things like berries and seeds, and even sometimes small animals like salamanders. But like all birds, turkeys don't have teeth, so they can't chew up their food the way we do. Instead, they have another body part that kind of does the same thing. It's called a gizzard, and it's a really important body part for turkeys and other birds. The gizzard is a small pouch that has a lot of muscle, and if we could see inside of the turkey's body, we could see that the gizzard is right here. A turkey's gizzard is full of tiny stones and pieces of other hard things like gravel. The turkey picks up these hard pieces from the ground and swallows them, and they stay in the gizzard. If a human tried to swallow a stone, it would be dangerous. But for a turkey, the stones in its gizzard act like teeth. When food gets into the gizzard, the muscles of the gizzard squeeze it, mixing the food with the stones inside. This mashes the food up and grinds it into smaller pieces. Then the turkey can use it for energy. The gizzard is just one of the neat body parts that a turkey has. And like the word gizzard, they're also pretty fun to say. Turkeys have 2 special body parts on their head. The flap of skin that hangs over the turkey's beak is called a snood, and the skin around the turkey's neck is called its wattle. Bird experts can tell a lot about how a turkey is feeling by looking at its snood and its wattle. The snood and wattle are normally kind of pink or red in color, but if the turkey's not feeling well, its snood and wattle get lighter in color. And if the turkey is scared, they can even turn blue. Okay, time for one more turkey fact. You might have heard that turkeys are not very smart. Well, that's not true. Turkeys can be just as smart as other animals. They can learn to get along with people and other animals, and they can even learn from each other. So now you know all about Thanksgiving's famous bird, the turkey.
Well, these aren't exactly pet videos, but they are silly turkey videos, or rather, angry turkey videos. Let's watch.
Now, what's the problem? Your turkey's attacking your moped? Yes!
Go, Luke, go. You better go.
Oh my gosh, they're after me!
Hurry, get around.
No. Chasing him down. Okay, you might have to hunt. Oh God. Oh, that made it worse.
Well, something tells me those turkeys were objecting to a holiday that involves their demise. Well, that wraps up Hey Y'all this week. Everybody enjoy your holiday, stay safe, and hope to see you soon again. Now back to you, Stephen and Mish.
And now we will hand it over to CK Sports.
I'm here to talk about pizza. Specifically, the quality of pizza as of late, I've noticed in this city. Now, if we're going to talk about pizza that you all know and love, it's probably going to be Pizza 73 because it somehow doesn't taste like cardboard despite only being, $8 for a small. I'd have to say I approve of Pizza 73 as a company and its employees because, like I said, they have a way of making their cheap processed pizza not taste like cardboard. So I'd recommend them if you happen to be around a Pizza 73 or you're broke.
Do you know who used to work at Pizza 73?
No, I don't.
I did.
Ethan.
It was awful.
Man.
There was
Well, your suffering has fueled my hunger, so.
no, well, there was a lot of health concerns. I knew the health inspector by his first name. And we almost got shut down.
Oh, darn.
Don't go to Pizza 73. That's just mine.
I don't know. I mean, I guess not going there might improve the business practices, but that never happens. Boston pizza is something else, too. I went to the West Edmonton Wall one with the bar and lounge, and it was packed. So that's probably a disaster site waiting to happen for COVID. Apparently, they were overstaffed too, which is something else. But there's the individual size pizza. It's like $15. They're small, 19. Medium is like 24, and large is like 30. Any of the spicy symbols you see on the menu are a complete lie. It's like, I don't know, maybe if you're used to breathing milk, it can be a problem. But it's okay. It's average. You get what you expect if you pay $20 for a small. Thankfully, of course, it has the bonus of, despite the ingredient costs, the pizzas all cost the same, only depending on the size, so there's that. Would I recommend them? I guess. I preferred when they cut the vegetable pieces larger. I can't exactly tell you why there, I just prefer it. Now, if we're going to talk about a really good pizza, it's very nearby the center, actually. It's at Rexall, nearby Rexall, formerly the Coliseum before it got bought out and turned into a glorified landmark. And it's Coliseum Steak and Grill, I believe is the name. It's along 118th on the way to Burger Baron. It's really good. They make their pizzas square, so already you know that something strange is going to happen. But then you get to the pizza, and I believe the pizza slices. There's about 16 squares, about yay big, and it was a meat lover's pizza. Really big for only being $20. And they gave me they will walk around with a cheese shredder, and they do it for you right over the net.
What kind of cheese is it?
Anything, probably Parmesan.
Okay.
And they give you a very large, plump bottle of chili flakes next to it. And my dad only got through about 4 of the pieces. I finished off 12 of them. I was very content after. So I'd have to say that would be my foremost pizza recommendation. What I'm probably going to try later is the Cosmic Pizza in downtown near 100. I haven't gone in there yet, but I've eyeballed it a few times on the way past. It's a pizza and donaire, so because they're spreading out their services, it might be worse, or they might have a better understanding because they know how to cook something other than pizza by a friggin' recipe.
Tough to say.
You never know.
Have you ever had a donaire pizza?
Oh, donaire pizza. No, I meant pizza and donaires, but donaire
Well, no,
pizzas, I'd imagine they taste like a donaire. So they're probably tasty. I guess it just depends on if they put too little sauce on it, really.
Yeah, you gotta have the right amount of sauce.
The right amount of sauce. For me, that's a lot of sauce. I particularly hate pizzas that don't have enough sauce on them. Maybe I'll take Steven to a Cosmic Pizza one day. We may never know. Well, I'm glad you heard me out. This is the end of the program. Goodbye.
What in the world just happened? How does Darcy keep appearing? I don't know. It's almost like we planned it. I just thought it was some kind of computer virus, or he's hacking into CP News or something. We gotta look into this. I'm confused. But, well, we're gonna look into that because we gotta figure out what Darcy's doing. But anyway, moving swiftly on, we are now going to hear from Autumn Daye for this week's weather.
Hello, Crystal Kids, and welcome back to another week of weather with Autumn Daye. I just wanted to say sorry to my hosts, Stephen and Mish, for calling you guys Eric and Olivia last week. It was just a total mix-up, but I don't know what you guys were talking about last week with the conspiracy theories about Sunny Day and I. I know that we're sisters and we look alike, but we're two different people, I promise. We're actually part of quadruplets. Later on in the year, you'll probably meet our sister Holly and our other sister April. We all became meteorologists. Our parents are very proud. So anyway, so I'm just trying to clear things up here, but let's get into the weather. That's what's important here. All right, so this is the week where things are starting to cool off, and we're going into the negatives this week. Sunday, we've got a high of 10 degrees and a low of 1. Monday, a high of 11 and a low of -1. Tuesday, a high of 8 and a low of -2. Wednesday, a high of 7 and a low of -1. Thursday has a high of 8 and a low of 1. Friday has a high of 8 and a low of -1. And Saturday is going to be the coldest day of the week, with a high of just 2 degrees and a low of -5. So it's getting chilly out there, you guys. So make sure you bundle up and you get your scarves and your toques and mitts all ready, because it's starting to cool down. It's starting to get to that time of year. But anyway, that's all from me here today. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend and a great week. Bye!
Fact of the week. Did you know that in your life you create enough saliva to fill 2 Olympic swimming pools? Who knew? What's happening? Two swimming pools? 2 swimming pools. Isn't that crazy? I can donate a little bit just now. Don't touch me, Steven. Anyway. I can't see. I don't know what else to say.
Hey guys, it's Connor McDavid. I am the best player in the world at hockey. I'm the captain of the Edmonton Oilers, and this week I am going to host the the Crystal Kids history segment of Crystal Kids News. You might be asking yourself, who is this guy, why is he here, and why am I not seeing Thomas on my screen? That's a really good question. I am really good friends with Thomas, and he is just a little busy this week, so he texted me and said, hey Connor, can you host a show, buddy boy? And I said, sure man, anything you want, anything for you, love you bro. And so I'm here hosting the show. With that said, let's get into the history. Last week, Thomas mentioned that Art Shell became the first African-American coach in modern NFL history. Well, guess what? Only a week later, he won his very first game, 17-14 on Monday Night Football for the Raiders. And as you know, Brian from Crystal Kids is a huge Raiders fan. So here's a little piece of Raiders history you can tell him. October 10th, 1899, African-American inventor Isaac R. Johnson patents the bicycle frame. And, well, that's cool. I sometimes ride bicycles. October 11th, 1992, Deion Sanders, a terrific American athlete, played a professional sports game in 2 different leagues in one day. He started his day in the NFL. He suited up and put on his football gear for the Atlanta Falcons. Then, when the Falcons game was finished, he got on a plane, he flew to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and he put on his baseball gear and he played a game for the Atlanta baseball team in the playoffs. So that's pretty cool, and I would love to be a 2-sport athlete just like Deion is. You know, something I think I could be good at. Everybody knows I am amazing at hockey, and I am amazing at hockey, but something a lot of people don't know is I'm also great at baton, and I love baton. So maybe that will be my second sport, and I could do what Deion Sanders did and play baton and hockey in the same day. Okay, moving on. In October 12th, 1979, basketball, Boston Celtics guard Chris Ford scores his first 3-point NBA shot in NBA history. Despite being founded in 1946, they didn't actually introduce 3-pointers till 1979. So, the more you know. October 13th, 1960, in baseball, Pittsburgh Pirates second baseman Bill Mazeroski hits the only Game 7 walk-off and home run in the history of the World Series. And that's the final championship in baseball, and that's really cool. And, you know, I can just see it myself doing the same thing next year for the Edmonton Oilers. It will be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and the best players will be on the ice. It will be me and Thomas Doyle, and Thomas will pass the puck to me, and I will score. And the Oilers will win the cup. October 14th, 1979, in hockey, Edmonton Oilers' Wayne Gretzky scores his very first NHL goal. Yeah, Wayne, bro, if you're listening, you're like a dad to me, and I love you. And, you know, I can see it already. You know, you were once the greatest, and you passed to me, and now I am the greatest. And just a couple of years down the road, I think I'll be passing the torch to Thomas from Crystal Kids, and he will be the best hockey player on the planet. And, you know, he's already well on his way, because I was talking to our general manager, Ken Holland, and I said, Ken, give this guy a contract. He's amazing. You have to see him out there. And Ken did, and so Thomas will be playing for the Oilers next year. October 15, 1988, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, an injured Kirk Gibson hits a dramatic 2-run home run to give the Dodgers a 5-4 win in Game 1 of the World Series, and one of the best sporting moments of all time. I can act it out for you. So here comes, you know, Kirk Gibson at the plate, and he's hobbling up to the plate. He didn't start the game because his leg was hurt really bad. And he steps up there, round up the pitcher. Here comes a pitch. He swings. A high fly ball deep to left field. She is gone. And Kirk Gibson's hobbling around the base paths, pumping his fist. Whoops. Anyway, that's just a really cool moment in sports history. I thought you should know about it. Now let's get to the trivia for this week. Last week's trivia question was a pretty simple one. The host of the show, Abraham Lincoln, asked you, the viewers, who which U.S. president Daniel Day-Lewis was portraying when he won his third Oscar? And pretty simple answer if you paid attention at all. It was Abraham Lincoln, who was the host of the show. So now, this week, I'm going to give you one in my domain. That's right, sports, baby. So, LeBron James, the greatest basketball player on earth, and that's a fact, Jack, is playing in the NBA Finals once again. And he's done it several years in a row now. I want you to tell me how many years in a row has LeBron James played in the NBA Finals? If you think you got the answer, then leave it in the comment section below, or tell us staff, or go tell on Discord, or send a letter to me personally, and I would love that. Now, folks, thank you for watching the show. I'm gonna go to the rink and meet up with Thomas, and he's gonna teach me how to take better slap shots and play better defense, and also play better offense because he's the best, and I learned from him. So, thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Thanks, Thomas. That was awesome. Wait a minute. I thought that was honest Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. All I know is that here at CK News, we would never lie about our identities. Well, thank you, Thomas, or Abraham, whatever your name really is. And now we will be announcing this week's birthdays. We have a handful, not quite as many as last week, but just as importantly, happy birthday to Hayes, Malachi, Justice. Hazel. Cadence. Christian.
Very nice.
DJ. And Jaden.
Jaden, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. And now we're going to announce this week's contest winner.
The winner is Jay Lynn with the guess of 295.
And how many jelly beans was there?
241.
Oh, that was close. Congratulations. Congratulations, Jalen. We're going to have a gift certificate ready for you. So you got to come into the center to pick that up, right? So we'll see you soon. Thank you to everyone who entered in this week's contest. But if you didn't win, don't feel sad because we have another contest that we're announcing right now. So make sure you get your submissions in for that so you can win cool stuff. Check online on Discord and Facebook for more information. We'll be posting that very soon. And I think that about wraps it up for CK News this week. On behalf of me and Mish, thanks for watching. Remember, we are open, so if you're looking to come on down to say hello to me and Mish, you can do it anytime from Monday to Friday, 3:30 to 7 o'clock. Just make sure you sign up online. And remember, we are also open for homework sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So be sure to sign up, come on in, get help with your homework, and be successful in school. So yeah, I think that's about it. Have a good week. Thank you, Mish. You're welcome, Mish. And we'll see you all next week. Laters.